11, 1, 10. Eleven viewers. Alrighty then. Good evening, boys and girls. Another Zwift race coming up. It's the Swedish Zwift Racing Cup, the 7th race in a series of 10 races. 8 best results are taken into consideration for the general classification. I'm currently second overall actually, but I might just be second because I've done all the races, and yeah, there are a couple of riders like Kirchmeier and Samuel Brännlund who's only done 5 races, but they have a higher average point than I have. So if they complete the last races of this cup, then they will pass me in the general classification as well. But currently I'm second overall behind Johan Gren. This race is 37 k's with 3 laps on the Innsbruckring, 3 times up the leg snapper climb, and then we go to the Innsbruck KOM climb. It's a 16-minute long climb in the end of the race, so I think the race will be decided in that climb. I was looking at the rankings on Zwift Power and found out that I was the 3rd best ranked rider of those who has signed up on time, that is. But I am second overall, 3rd in the ranking. But if you look at the interesting numbers at 20 minutes watts per kilo, then you'll find me at place number 26. And considering we have a 16-minute climb in the end, that's more likely my capacity on this kind of race. Hoping to finish top 10, but we'll see. There's a lot of really strong foreign riders in this race who I don't know anything about. I guess some of them are good climbers. I did a weigh-in at Zwift Transparency group on Facebook. So my current weight in race kit is 67.1. So I've lost some weight during the spring. Let's just hope I haven't lost the power. Thank you, Petrus. Wishing me good luck. Four minutes to go. Warming up a little. Got a comment on Monday's race that I should have used the Tarmac Pro. So today I'm actually using the Tarmac Pro, which is a climber's bike, and I'm using the NV, what are they called, 4.3 wheels. So climber setup today. Let's see if that could help me up the final climb. Thank you, Petri. Three minutes to go. If you have any questions, please leave them in the chat. I will look at all the messages in the chat and answer them when I can. Either I answer them during the race, or maybe I'll have a little Q&A after the race if you have any questions for me. Because this is a big race with a huge number of participants. I expect a really fast start to the race. Going to the first climb, the first leg snapper climb, which is like 5Ks into the race. We have 673 riders in all categories signed up for the race, and as you might see, we have 122 riders in the starting group in the A category. So, big bunch, which normally gives high speed, which makes it a hard race. And yeah, hard race is a good race, but you need legs for it. So we'll find out in a couple of minutes time how fresh my legs are. Did a big race on Monday, had an easy day yesterday with 2 hours 20 minutes of quite easy riding, and today I've been riding back and forth to work. I think you can all hear me. I have this microphone which I tested in Monday's race. It's here, and it was William's super chat who made me take the leap and get a new microphone. Thank you also for your help, Jesper Hjortsberg. Who had a microphone he didn't use anymore. Okay, now 30 seconds to go. No more time to be nervous. Now it's just to pedal hard or go home. 28 viewers right now. Hi guys, welcome to the live stream. Let's go. And 32 riders going away at the same time. Okay, now made it through the start. See a pro rider in there as well. Always interesting to race against pros. I think the leg snapper will split the peloton. but I still think there will be a big group entering the final climb after 3 laps. You see Brenlund is here. Surely one of the main favorites of this race. We also have Italian guy, missed his name there, but former Pro Tour rider, now riding at the Amore Vita team in Italy. We'll find out if Kirchmeier's here. I think I saw his name. Yeah, he's here. If you look at the rankings of the general classification, he has the highest average point per race, so he's in a good position of winning the series overall, with Brenlund in second, Ljunggren in third, and me in fourth. Of course, also one of the main favorites of this race. Getting closer to the leg snapper climb, which will be the first selective part of this race, where some riders might get dropped. Try and move up in the field, so I have a good position entering the climb and can fade back during the climb. Made it over the top first time. recovery. Having a small split in the group here after maybe 40 riders. A few of them will of course come back to the front. Apollonio, that's the Italian guy who I think is one of the favorites today. Now we have a select first group of strong riders. And basically now we wait for leg snapper the second time. Some people attacking, but nothing that will stick. It's a big group still, so almost impossible to get away. Okay, now guys, time for you to hit the chat. Hit me with some questions or words of encouragement as I try to recover for the second lap. As you can see, there's a few riders only a few seconds behind us. Chasing must be hard. M. Olsson is also a super strong rider from Sweden. Still learning the Zwift racing, but in the final climb he for sure would be one of the riders going away from me. I can only see 2 messages in the chat, so either it's not working or your guys are not writing to me. If you don't want to write anything, you could still follow me on this YouTube channel. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and I would be very grateful. I get notifications on my watch whenever I get a new follower, a subscriber I think it's called, yeah. Let's see how many riders who made the first cut. I would say 50, yeah, something like 50 riders, 51. Roger is saying I should go hard, and if I can change gear on the watt bike, or how does it work? Yeah, I'm able to shift gear on my watt bike, so it's almost like the Shimano Di2. I have 2 buttons, one for higher, one for lower, so I can change the resistance of the bike. Peter says it's looking good. Thank you very much. Got the question if what's in my bottle, if it's sports drinks or water. Today I'm not using water. I think I need some sugars, so today I have energy in my bottle. Just to feel a little bit more fresh as we enter the final climb. Let's see if it works out. More energy is good. More energy in, more energy goes out. Right? I think it's that way anyway. Pace is settled. I had like 320 watts during the first lap, and now I'm down to 309. The average will of course raise a little when we get to the leg snapper. Still have a few riders or some rider chasing this group, or maybe I missed someone getting dropped. Looks like they're actually coming back, so it must be a strong one. Yeah, whoever it is, he's coming back. And there's a few riders in a group not far behind, but hopefully they will be further behind as we go over the leg snapper. P Mend chasing 2 seconds behind, and then it's 23 seconds, 25 seconds to the group chasing us. You can see P Mend averaging over 6 watts per kilo all the way, so he must be feeling it as we soon enter leg snapper for the second time. There we go. Alrighty, second time over the top, still in the front group, trying to recover using super tack. Italian guys right behind me, a couple of riders, 3 riders maybe, including P-Man, got dropped. But everyone in this group is strong now, so it's harder to drop anyone. If you want to make a selection, you have to do it early in the race, because now we're stuck with this peloton, I think, until the climb. Sebastian is asking what the biggest advantage is using the watt bike compared to a smart trainer. Easy to sprint with. Yeah, I think it's a more stable bike. If you're in a smart trainer, it wiggles a bit. But this is, you know, solid, heavy, solid bike, standing firmly on the floor. First, we're getting close to 50 viewers. Hi and welcome to the race, all new viewers. We have done leg snapper twice, doing it one more time before going to a final climb of about 16 or 17 minutes. So it's a long climb. If you like this stream and the time I spend on producing this, you're very welcome leaving a super chat as a contribution to the channel. And of course subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any more races in the coming weeks. I sometimes use my channel for vlogs, and when the normal racing outdoors is available, then I normally shoot some video during the races and put them up on my YouTube channel as well, so you can see me racing in real life as well. This is in real life, but it's not in the forest. I'm normally a mountain biker going for marathon races. One other rider has been dropped for some reason. $305 watts average. As I said before the race, if you look at the watts per kilo during our best 20-minute efforts, I am ranked as number 26 in this field, so I have about 25 riders who should be better at climbing long climbs than I am, but we will find out. I'm currently second overall in this series, so I will fight for every position. Johan Gren is leading the series, but I haven't seen his name so far. I haven't been looking for him either, so I don't know if he's in the race. Out of the 10 races, the top 8 results are taken into consideration for the general classification. And so far I have finished the first 6 races. This is the 7th race. "30 seconds now to the chasers, and then 50 seconds to the next group. "50 viewers. Good job, boys and girls. Hope you enjoy this. You probably enjoy this more than I do. I shouldn't say that. I enjoy this racing. I love Zwift racing. That's why I race a lot. Basically all my training is either racing on Zwift or doing easy rides outside. Why don't you race in the drops? You mean like this? It's because it's easier to sit upright, easier to breathe, and the avatar on the game, I'm not controlling it, so if you ease up, then he sits up and drinks, and if you go faster, he bends down for a more aerodynamic position. E-sport and cycling e-sport has become an official member of the Swedish Cycling Federation today, so it's now one of the focus areas of the Swedish Cycling Federation, along with BMX, paracycling, mountain bike, road biking, cyclocross, etc. So it's a big thing for e-sport and cycling in Sweden. With Conny Björnehall being the chairman in that group. So well done, Conny, and the rest of you guys. Okay, now final time up, leg snapper coming up, and then we'll wait for the big finale in the climb, as you can see on the profile up in the right corner. moving up. Pace is high, few riders getting dropped. I made the first group again. Whew. Got a question about my training difficulty. I'm at about 25 to 30%. Whispered it's easier to stay with the pack if it's lower. I think the change in gradient doesn't affect you as much. So I opt for a lower training difficulty to have a more even power output. Peter says that I have to fight and I can keep up with these boys. One or two riders catching the first group again. If I do, I'll record my power. Sometimes I do. I had some problems with dropouts when I did, so I don't know if it's that or what made the dropouts. I now have an extension cable for my USB, so I probably should try dual recording again. This should now be one long wait for the final climb. At least for me, I won't be attacking. I won't do anything stupid. .300 watts average during the first 32 minutes. My weight is 67.1 kilos. At least it was 1.5 hours before the race. I've been drinking some and sweating some, so Getting close to 60 viewers. Now we passed 60 viewers. Now we have 61 viewers. Very welcome to all of you. We're on the final lap, and the finish is on top of Innsbruck KOM, big long climb to the finish line, where it all will be decided. I'm trying to see how many riders are still in the peloton and how far it is to the chasers. 34 seconds to Rossi, and then we have 1 minute 30 to the next group, so I should make it up the climb before the second group anyway. So top 50 I should make. I should be able to make top 50 even if I do a bad or moderate climb. Top 20 would be really good. Top 10 would be awesome. Top 5 would be even better, and so on. I will probably not be answering your questions during the climb, so if you have any questions, please leave them in the chat and I'll try and answer them after I cross the finish line. Heya heya, Linda, love ya. High speed going into the climb. Interesting. There we go, 16 minutes of pain. Wish me luck. Thank you for the super chat, Wisp. Oh man. Game over. Hopefully we'll make a small group here behind and catch one of two riders dropping off the pace in front. Pace at the front was brutal, as expected. Oh no. I'm toast. Ah. Oh, man, so hard. Oh. If you like this stream, please subscribe to the channel, and I make another stream for you. If you really enjoyed it, you're feel free to leave a super chat. Thank you, Petrus, Timo, and Jimmy for support during the final part of the climb. Thank you very much to Wisp for a €5 super chat. Oh man, 2 minutes behind. It's a long way. It was many strong riders, so oh Jesus, vi cuttar mig jobbigt. 315 watts average, 2 minutes 15 behind, and I'll take you to the top of the list to see who won the race. Kirchmeier won, so he's now the big favorite of winning this racing cup overall. Brandlund in third, has a good chance of finishing second overall. Oh, it's the easiest I got. Oh man. And if we look at the Swedes, we have Brandlund in third, Staffan Arvidsson, McShane in seventh. Ooh, what's happened? Let's see. Michael Olsson in 10th, Johan Norén in 12th. Those were like second and third overall in the Swedish Marathon Series, so very strong riders. You can see Michael Olsson having 5.2 watts per kilo during the race. So yeah, amongst the Swedes I was 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth best Swede, so it's a good result. I was hoping for top 20, but didn't make it today. But as I said from the beginning, we had 25 riders who have signed up early, who was stronger than me in the 20-minute effort, so I was expecting something like this. So if you perform as expected, it's a good result, and only 4 Swedes being faster than me, so happy guy. Remember to subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit the notification bell, and I see you guys very soon again, I hope. Hope you enjoyed this race. Over and out. Ciao.